In previous lecture, we see three chapters: chapter number 1, chapter number 8, and chapter number 10. Today we will start new chapter, that is chapter number 2, biological classification. What is biological classification? Classification, you all are aware about the classification that you already study in chapter number 1. But what is biological classification? So biological classification means living organism. There are many living organisms available on the earth. So the classification of that living organism, that is called biological classification. So there are number of biological living organism, that is we have to classify in this chapter. First is Monera kingdom. Next, Protista kingdom. Next, Fungi kingdom, Plant kingdom, Animal kingdom, then viruses, viroids, and lichens. That you have to study in this chapter. So this is the basic information about this chapter. Monera kingdom, which organism involved in Monera kingdom, in Protista kingdom, in Fungi kingdom, in Plant kingdom, and in Animal kingdom. These two kingdoms you have to study in detail. Chapter number 3 and chapter number 4. Chapter number 3, that is the classification of plant kingdom, or chapter number 4, that is the classification of animal kingdom. So you all are aware about the classification, why classification is required. So there are three main category, that फूड, शेल्टर एंड क्लोथिंग. कि फूड, शेल्टर और क्लोथिंग के लिए हमको कोई भी लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म का क्लासिफिकेशन करना होता है. सो दिस इज क्लासिफिकेशन स्टार्ट सिंस द डाउन ऑफ सिविलाइजेशन, राइट. सो वन साइंटिस्ट केम एंड क्लासिफाइड द लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म, दैट इज एरिस्टोटल. Aristotle, this is the scientist name, that is classify the living organism, mostly plants and animal. He classified plant in three parts. First is shrubs, herbs, then shrubs, and then trees. You all are aware about this word. Then animal. So एनिमल में ब्लड के कलर के अकॉर्डिंग एनिमल का क्लासिफिकेशन किया. रेड ब्लड एनिमल एंड नॉन कलर ब्लड. मीन्स के एनिमल को दो कैटेगरी में क्लासिफाइड किया, जिसमें रेड कलर का ब्लड होता है, मीन्स के जो हीमोग्लोबिन प्रोसेस करता है, दैट इज रेड ब्लड, एंड दैट एनिमल विच नॉट possess non color or which not possess red blood or hemoglobin, that is called non color blood, right. Then other scientists come, that is Carolus Linnaeus. Carolus Linnaeus. Carolus Linnaeus, you all are aware about the process is, that is binomial nomenclature given by this scientist Carolus Linnaeus, and other process also given by this scientist, that is two kingdom classification, given by two kingdom classification system, right? This is given by Carolus, Linnaeus, and two kingdom, that is plant kingdom and animal kingdom, right? Understood? समझ में आया सबको, right? Okay, so after classification of two kingdom classification system, after introducing of two kingdom classification system, other living organism classified on the basis of other characteristics like cell structure, then nature of wall, mode of nutrition, habitat, method of reproduction, evolutionary relationship, etc. There are many character के basis पे, number of character के basis पे ये जो kingdom है वो classify हुआ, that we will see, and according to on basis of this character, living organism classified in 5 kingdom that already I written in introduction session: Monera kingdom, Protista kingdom, Fungi kingdom, plant kingdom, and animal kingdom. And this classification given by R.H. Whittaker. In 1969, that is given 5 kingdom classification. Which 5? That is 1 Monera kingdom, 2 Protista kingdom, Fungi kingdom, plant kingdom, animal kingdom, right? These 5 kingdom categorized by R.H. Whittaker, okay, on the basis of many characters, for example cell type, cell wall, nuclear membrane, body organization, and mode of nutrition. You have given the table in your textbook, read it and see it properly explained in this, I explain here this table, okay. First of all, we have to categorize and name, that is kingdom of these 5 kingdom, and here in row we have to write character. First character, that is cell structure. In Monera kingdom, cell structure, that is prokaryotic cell structure, right? Prokaryotic cell structure means what? Absence of nuclear membrane, that is called prokaryotic cell. And after Monera kingdom, Protista, Fungi, plant and animal kingdom possess eukaryotic cell structure, that means the nuclear membrane is present in 4 kingdom, okay. Understood? Then cell wall. In Monera kingdom, cell wall is less of polysaccharide, or we can say non-cellulosic cell wall. Non-cellulosic cell wall means what? कि cell wall cellulose से बनी नहीं है, बल्कि polysaccharide और amino acid से बनी है. What is polysaccharide? What is amino acid? That we will study in chapter number 9. But for your remembrance, I explain what is polysaccharide. That is polysaccharide means one type of sugar, and amino acid means what? Amino acid combine होके क्या होगा? Protein form होगा, right? So this is the basic information about the polysaccharides and amino acid. Then we will discuss the cell wall of Protista. Protista kingdom. In Protista kingdom, living organism do not possess any cell wall, but if cell wall that made up of cellulosic, okay. Then fungi. In fungi kingdom, living organism or fungi cell or fungi body covered with chitinase kind of sugar. Planting. In planting kingdom, cell wall also present and made up of cellulosic material. You all are aware about that. And animalia means के animal do not possess any cell wall. Understood? दो structures समझ में आए आपको, right? Next, nuclear membrane. Nuclear membrane cell type के ऊपर depend होगा. If cell type is prokaryotic, then nuclear membrane is absent, and if cell type is eukaryotic, then nuclear membrane will present. Okay? Then body organization means के मोनेरा में body organization में आपने मतलब organization मैंने समझाया था फर्स्ट चैप्टर में कि स्मॉल मॉलिक्यूल कंबाइन होके बिग मॉलिक्यूल कंबाइन होके ऑर्गेनल, फिर सेल, टिश्यू, organ system and living organism, that is the body organization. So मोनेरा किंगडम के जो एग्जांपल है, जो भी लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म है उनमें बॉडी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन कैसा है? सेलुलर मींस के सेल से आगे उनमें टिश्यू ऑर्गेनाइजेशन नहीं है. देन प्रोटिस्टा में आल्सो सेलुलर. देन फंजाई मल्टीसेलुलर एंड हैव लूज टिश्यू मींस कि फंजाई मल्टीसेलुलर है और कभी-कभी कोई फंजाई में सेल कंबाइन होके क्या फॉर्म होता है? टिश्यू. देन प्लांटी में सेल, टिश्यू और ऑर्गन है बट ऑर्गन सिस्टम नहीं है बिकॉज ऑफ यू नो अबाउट द प्लांटिंग, राइट? प्लांटिंग हैव ओनली 3 organ: leaf, root and stem. Then animalia possess all cellular organization, cell organization, body organization like cell, tissue, organ system. All system are available in animal kingdom or animalia. Clear? And last topic, that is the nutrition method. Mode of nutrition. So mode of nutrition you have to remember properly because you have in 12th standard that nutrition, mode of nutrition. So here we will see the mode of nutrition in detail. Mode of nutrition means के how living organism nutritize. So mode of nutrition, there are 2 mode of nutrition: autotrophs and heterotrophs. Autotrophs and heterotrophs. What is autotrophs? What is autotrophs? That take a nutrition by photosynthesis. By photosynthesis means के ये जो ऑटोट्रॉफ्स होते हैं वो अपना न्यूट्रिशन खुद से प्रोवाइड करते हैं क्योंकि वो अपने आप फूड सिंथेसाइज कर सकते हैं, राइट? दे कैन नॉट सिंथेसाइज देयर ओन फूड. दे कैन नॉट सिंथेसाइज their own food because they can't do photosynthesis, but here they synthesize their own food. यहाँ ऐसा भी लिख सकते हो, they can synthesize their own food, right? But autotrophs divide into 2 parts: chemoautotrophs and photosynthetic. chemosynthetic and photosynthetic. synthetic भी लिख सकते हो, chemosynthetic and photosynthetic, right? Also heterotrophs divide in 2 parts: saprophytes and parasitic. Parasitic and saprophytes. Okay. So chemosynthetic means what? यहाँ chemical synthesis होगा by chemical synthesize and take nutrition from it, right? In photosynthetic, presence of photon means के in presence of photons mostly plant synthesize food by photosynthesis, right? This explanation you have not given in your textbook, that is why you have to write in this manner. Okay, then parasitic, understood? Autotrophs समझ में आया सबको? Then parasitic means what? For example us, means के हम जैसे nutrition पर they depend on another organisms for nutrition. Another but living organism के ऊपर तो डिपेंड, बट कैसे organism? Living organism, right? Okay. Then saprophyte, they depend on dead or dendrous material for nutrition. Okay, समझ में आया सबको? So this is the explanation of mode of action. Let us see which kingdom have which mode of nutrition. So first of all, Monera, that mode of nutrition, that is autotrophs as well as heterotrophs. Autotrophs have two types, chemosynthetic and photosynthetic. How they neutralize, right? I have explained you. Then heterotrophs also possess two types, parasitic and saprophytes. Then protista also depend on autotrophs, mostly autotrophs in photosynthetic and heterotrophics, right? Then fungi mostly depend on heterotrophs, means के parasitic or saprophytes. Plantae only autotrophs, chemosynthetic and photosynthetic. And Animalia heterotrophic, holozoic, or we can say saprophytic nutrition they do. Okay, so this is the mode of action on here. With that the classification of five kingdom, that is over. So next portion you have given, that is three class में three domain system, right? So three domain system, that is explained by Fuse. Fuse साइंटिस्ट करके एक साइंटिस्ट था जिन्होंने थ्री डोमेन सिस्टम दी, थ्री डोमेन सिस्टम, राइट? दिस इज गिवन बाय फ्यूज, जिसमें आर्किया था, आर्किया, बैक्टीरिया एंड यूकेरिया. This is the three domain which is given by Fuse scientists, right? Another also many example given by that scientists like bacteria, blue-green algae, fungi, moss, pterophytes, right? Pteridophytes, then gymnosperm, angiosperm, right? Plant के हिसाब से. Then another another example, that is basis of other characteristic like archaebacteria and cyanobacteria, that is eukaryotic cell, but according to cell organization, that is Chlamydomonas and Spirogyra, right? Chlamydomonas, that is unicellular organism, and Spirogyra, that is multicellular organism. If we If we take fungi have according to mode of action, that is two types, fungi and plant. In fungi, that is heterotrophs, and plant, that is autotrophs. Then according to cell wall of fungi and plant, that is fungi have chitin cell wall and plant have cellulosic cell wall. Then another example also given in another kingdom. So there are many examples given in different kingdom. So finally the category, that is organism categorized according to different characteristics like morphological, physiological, reproductive characteristic, or we can say phylogenetic characteristic के बेसिस पे भी जो ऑर्गेनिज्म है, डिफरेंट ऑर्गेनिज्म है, उसका डिफरेंशिएशन और क्लासिफिकेशन किया. सो ये है इंट्रोडक्शन ऑफ दिस चैप्टर. नेक्स्ट सेशन में वी विल स्टार्ट द फर्स्ट किंगडम, दैट इज मोनेरा kingdom, and we already classified that kingdom. Clear? Okay, thank you.